How have you found your first month here at East Kilbride?
Oh, really enjoying it. Can't speak highly enough of the place, to be honest. For everyone that you meet here, kind of committee, staff members, people that are just about, supporters, staff, players. Really enjoyed my time so far. Obviously, it's a bit draining when you're training all the time, you're not playing games. So to get our first game on Saturday, there was a real excitement there. And then you go and see the boys implement things that you've been doing for the past 3 weeks, and for them to do it so quickly and take it on board so quickly, it gives you a real sense of belief that we can do something this year. So really optimistic, but also aware that we need to continue to work hard for now till the start of the season. Some good fixtures coming up, so looking forward to pre-season, but ultimately getting ready for that first game.
Obviously, when you came in, you brought in a full new squad. How difficult was that to get the players to gel so quickly and hit the ground running into pre-season?
No, really, no difficult. Again, I think I said a couple of weeks ago, we're not going to use that as an excuse. Reason it's not difficult is because we feel like we've brought the right types in, guys who will integrate in very quickly, who are sociable types. I think Mick always says he kind of looks for the person before he looks for the player. So, and then add to the fact that they're all good football players, and they're all clever football players, and they take on information really well, as you've seen Saturday. So, from a coaching point of view, that's half a battle. So again, can't speak highly enough of the players. Nothing to do with the coaching staff. It's all down to them, how they've gelled in that dressing room, how they've gelled on the training pitch. So, like I say, can't speak highly enough of the players and how they've worked so far.
Was there many players you knew before you came to Skibbride, or were they all new faces when you arrived?
So again, I think myself, Mick and Blair, I think we came and watched kind of East Kilbride till for the end of last season. I think we watched maybe the last 4 or 5. I think Mick watched a lot more than us, to be fair, but maybe watched the last 6 games, and we just got such a certain way that we want to play. And again, we said that to the boys that were here. It's got nothing to do with them in terms of their ability. They're all good football players, but just in terms of how we want to work and how we see football being played, we felt like we needed kind of an 18-man new squad of players that fit exactly what we're looking for. Again, as I said, in individuals, but also as players on the pitch. So we took the decision to kind of let all the boys go elsewhere, and felt like we needed a fresh start.
And obviously, what positives can you take from Saturday's draw with Queen of South and into this weekend's fixture against the Carrots?
Well, positives first and foremost is the way the guys worked. I think that'll be kind of our the main foundation of how we play is hard work, and every single one of us gave us that. You then look at kind of style and how we want to play, and you're hoping that they pick up things here and there, like I say, within that short space of time. But to a man, every single one of them kind of got what we were after. It actually surprised us with how quickly they got it, and I think you've seen we dominated the ball against a full-time League One team who I think Marf had done for maybe 3 months towards the end of the season, so they've had a bit more time than us. So gives you massive belief, as I say, that you can go and do something this season, but also not getting too carried away, knowing that it's a pre-season friendly. Queen of the South had a lot of changes in their team, and as like I say, we need to be at it every time we're here and at games, and if we continue to do that, then I think we can have a really successful season.
And what was your reaction to the last turnout from the Skibbride fans at the weekend?
Ah, brilliant. I was actually surprised. I did think there may be 200 or 300 here, but to turn up, I think there was something like 600 fans here. I told the boys there was only 100 people here, and then I was announced that I was going to be on the bench, and another 500 came along. But no, again, that's it's a great kind of show of strength for Mick as well, and the backing that the fans seem to have for him, which is good because I believe it's going to be an exciting time. And I think the performance that we put on, hopefully it'll entice the fans to come back. And if we could get that sort of crowd for out at the end of the season, I think that'll help us massively going forward.